Some nights the silence talks louder than we do, and I hear every word we never said. These old walls got memories, they echo when I breathe. Your perfume still sits heavy on this pillow next to me. We were sunlight on a Sunday, warm coffee and your kiss. Now I wake to cold November and a love I almost miss. You keep standing in the doorway like a goodbye you can't speak. I keep holding on to heartache like a habit I can't break. And I'm tired of begging heaven for a miracle that won't stay. But love is a stubborn fever and I burn anyway. I'm tired of loving you, baby, but my hands won't let you go. You cut me slow like a whiskey, coals burning down below. I'm tired of loving you, baby, but lonely cuts me to the bone. So I keep a heart half broken and call this house our home. You love me when you're empty, you leave when you feel whole. You give me half a sunrise and leave me in the cold. We keep patching up the same wounds with the same old quiet lies, kissing over bruised forgiveness while the truth just never dies. If loving you's a prison, Lord, I built these bars myself. I locked my hope and freedom on a dusty, broken shell. And freedom feels like winter, sharp, hollow, cold as glass. So I stay with summer's memory, even if the warmth won't last. I'm tired of loving you, baby, but my hands won't let you go. You cut me slow like whiskey, burning deep down in my soul. I'm tired of loving you, baby, but lonely cuts me to the bone. So I keep a heart half broken and call this house our home. Love ain't fire or thunder, love ain't heaven's open doors. Sometimes love is just the quiet of two hearts tired and sore. We lay side by side in silence, two strangers in one bed. You're breathing right beside me, but the real you's gone instead. I'm tired of loving you, baby, but I don't know how to quit. You're the wound I learned to live with, and the pain I can't forget. I'm tired of loving you, baby, but I can't stand being alone. So I hold you like a memory and call this house our home. Yeah. People think heartbreak is leaving, but sometimes heartbreaker stand. Yeah. Silence got a way of telling the truth, even when we don't. We used to talk till the sunrise. Now the nights just pass on by. Coffee cups stay on the table, but your eyes don't meet mine. We didn't break like thunder, didn't end in storm or flame. Just drifted quiet as winter, and love didn't feel the same. 'Cause we don't talk like we used to, don't laugh the way we did. We lie next to each other, but our hearts ain't in the bed. And I don't know how to save us, or if we already fell through. But this hurts more than goodbye, 'cause we don't talk like we used to. You still say goodnight, baby, but it don't sound like before. Your touch is warm in the nighttime, but your heart ain't mine no more. With two ghosts in the hallway, two names with nothing to say. Even the walls feel lonely, hearing silence every day. But we don't talk like we used to, don't laugh the way we did. We lie next to each other, but our hearts ain't in the bed. And I don't know how to save us, or if we already fell through. But this hurts more than goodbye, 'cause we don't talk like we used to. Funny thing about love, sometimes it don't shatter, sometimes it just fades away. One quiet day at a time. So if you ever remember how we once filled up a room with just your hand in my hand and your head leaning into mine too. Come find me in the kitchen, where I still make your morning brew. I'll be waiting by the sunlight, same place I fell for you. We don't talk like we used to, but I still remember how. And And if you ever wanna try again, baby, I'm here right now. But if love already left us, then there's nothing we can do. And I'll learn to miss your voice in silence, 'cause we don't talk like we used to. Yeah. Sometimes the loudest goodbye is the one nobody says.
They say time heals everything, but some nights time just sits beside you and watches you hurt.
The clock still ticks in this room, but it ain't keeping love alive. Your picture's on the dresser, but the light's gone from your eyes. There's a coffee cup still waiting, and your lipstick on the rim. But every time I reach to touch it, it feels colder than my skin. Love don't live here anymore. It packed its bags and slipped out slow. Left the door half open, like it might come back. I don't know. I keep waiting by the window, like a fool in yesterday's clothes. But love don't live here anymore. Just memories and ghosts. Your perfume lingers like a whisper, fading with the dawn. I still talk to your shadow, just to feel like I'm not gone. The bed's too big for one man's heartache, too quiet when I pray, and the walls all learned our secrets, but they don't talk these days. Love don't live here anymore. It's a house without a soul. The laughter turned to echoes, the fire's long gone cold. I still pour 2 cups each morning, like a ritual I can't break. But love don't live here anymore. Just silence for old time's sake. You don't need a storm to drown a man. Sometimes still water will do it, and sometimes the hurt ain't loud. It's the sound of nothing left to lose. I've been counting down the reasons, but I ran out of blame. Maybe we both saw it dying and just never said his name. Now the rain keeps tapping softly, like it knows what I done wrong. And I hum the blues you left me, 'cause that's all that's keeping me strong. Love don't live here anymore, but it visits when I dream. Shows up wearing your voice in the space between the screams. I still keep that old doorway just the way it was before, 'cause maybe love will find its way back home once more. Yeah. If you ever wonder where love went, tell her I'm still here, waiting by the door. Some things don't leave loud. Some things just leave. I still leave space in the curve where your body used to be. My hands still reach in the nighttime for a ghost that won't sleep with me. I don't cry like I used to. Tears dry out after a while. But pain don't need water. It just sits there and smiles. I sleep on my side now, still facing where you lay. My heart don't know you're gone. It just thinks you're running late. And I ain't mad you left me. Hell, I'd have left me too. But every night I lie here, feels like I'm dying next to you. Your coffee cups in the kitchen, I ain't moved it in 6 long months. Your sweater still on the hanger, I see it every time I open up. I ain't holding on to memory, memories holding on to me. They sit down with me at dinner, pull up chairs where you used to be. I sleep on my side now, still facing where you lay. My heart don't know you're gone. It just thinks you're running late. And I ain't mad you left me. Hell, I'd have left me too. But every night I lie here, feels like I'm dying next to you. People think heartbreak is thunder, storm clouds and doors slamming. Nah, real heartbreak is quiet. It's the sound of someone not calling. I don't pray much anymore, but I whisper your name at night, not asking for you to come back, just asking to sleep alright. I used to dream of forever, now I just dream of rest. But some love don't ever leave you. Ooh, it just lives inside your chest. I sleep on my side now, still leaving room for you. My heart still sets a table for a love that never grew. And I don't know what comes after. Guess I'll make it through. But every night I lie here, baby, feels like I'm dying next to you. Yeah. Some love don't break. Some love just fades you. If forgetting you was a choice, I'd have done it already. I've erased your name from my phone, but my hands still know where you are. I've hidden every photograph, but my mind keeps a memoir. I stopped walking past your street, but my feet still know the way. I'm done with trying to lose you, but you don't seem done with me. So teach my heart to let you go, 'cause I can't do it on my own. My mind say you're just a memory, but my chest still calls you home. Every prayer feels like begging, every sunrise feels so slow. Teach my heart to let you go. Teach my heart to let you go. I've been folding up your letters like I'm burying a friend, but the words still breathe inside me like they don't know how to end. I've stopped saying I still miss you, but the silence knows I do. There are walls inside my ribcage, every night you make them new. So teach my heart to let you go, 'cause I can't do it on my own. My mind says you're just a memory, but my chest still calls you home. Every prayer feels like begging, every sunrise feels so slow. Teach my heart to let you go. Teach my heart to let you go. Yeah. The cruelest part of love ain't losing someone, it's keeping them long after they're gone. I ain't asking for forgiveness, ain't asking for another chance, just asking for some quiet in a heart that can't relax. If time's the one that heals us, and time's been moving slow, so I'm down here on my knees now, asking heaven take the load. Teach my heart to let you go. still waits beside the door. If I wake up here tomorrow, Lord, I'll whisper thanks real slow. But tonight I'm still here praying. Teach my heart to let you go. Please, just let me go too. Yeah. There's a kind of heartbreak you don't cry about no more. I used to wait for your footsteps, like a prayer I didn't say out loud. I used to stand by that doorway, hoping love might turn around. Every night I'd keep the light on, like maybe you come home. But hoping turned to hurting, and hurting made me old. So I'll leave the light off this time. Ain't no more waiting on you. My heart's tired of learning lessons my soul already knew. I ain't angry and I ain't bitter, just done bleeding for the truth. So I'll leave the light off this time, and baby, I'll leave without you. I folded up your memory, placed it gently on the shelf. No fire, no fight, no thunder, just me choosing myself. It wasn't that you left me, instead I stayed for too long. But loving someone's shadow ain't the same as being strong. So I'll leave the light off this time. Ain't no more waiting on you. My heart's tired of learning lessons my soul already knew. I ain't angry and I ain't bitter, just done bleeding for the truth. So I'll leave the light off this time, and baby, I'll leave without you. You don't lose your worth when someone don't choose you. You just learn where your love don't belong. I ain't walking out in flames, no slam door, no tear-filled floor, just me and what's left of my heartbeat, stepping quiet through that door. Maybe someday you'll remember, but I won't be looking back. Some goodbyes break you open, some just give you back what you lack. So I'll leave the light off this time. No goodbye, no love was meant to stay. You never would have needed proof. You taught me how to hurt. Now I'm learning how to move. So I'll leave the light off this time. And baby, I'll leave me too. Sometimes walking away is the gentlest way to stay alive. You know, some nights ain't quiet because there's no sound. They're quiet because there's nobody left to talk to. There's a chair across the table where you used to rest your smile. Coffee cups still sitting there, like we just stepped out a while. But I've been living in this silence, and time been moving cruel and slow. They say hearts heal with distance, but this pain ain't learned to let go. I keep lighting one more cigarette, though the pack been damn near done. I ain't smoking for the flavor, no. I'm just watching the ashes run. I got the worn out heart blues, and it cuts deeper than I choose. Yeah, I talk to the night, but the night just hides all the ghosts of a minute. These strings keep crying out your name, like they miss your touch too. Lord, I'm tired, yeah, I'm tired of carrying these worn out heart blues. I remember your laughter falling like whiskey poured over ice. Soft, warm, dangerous, beautiful and imprecise. A kind of love that tasted sweet but left fire on my tongue. Maybe we were just too heavy for a heart too young. And I tried, oh I tried, darling, to keep what we had whole. But sometimes love ain't gentle, sometimes love just takes its toll. Now I sleep on the very edge of the bed, like you still need your space. And I still see your hands in my dreams, even though I can't see your face. I got the worn out heart blues, and it cuts deeper than I choose. Yeah, I talk to the night, but the night just hides all the ghosts of me and you. These strings keep crying out your name, like they miss your touch too. Lord, I'm tired, yeah, I'm tired of carrying these worn out heart blues. You know they tell you to move on, but they don't tell you where to move to. They say forget, but they don't say how. And the hardest part ain't losing someone, it's learning to live with the shape of the space they leave behind. I've been drifting from bar to bar, looking for a life that feels like home. But every room is someone's laughter, every corner feels alone. I keep hearing our favorite record, even when the speakers ain't on. Your memory plays like music, and baby, that song is long. I ain't angry at you, honey, and I ain't bitter with the past. I just didn't know love could be forever, it's still not meant to last. Maybe someday I'll stop searching for something that sounds like you, but tonight this blues is all I know how to do. I got the worn out heart blues, and I still walk in your shoes. I speak to the sky, but the sky turns gray and hides all the memory clues. These strings don't lie, they bleed the truth, and the truth ain't something I choose. Oh Lord, I'm tired, so tired of carrying these worn out heart blues. Yeah, the chair's still there, and I still ain't moved it. You don't walk away from someone all at once. No leaving inches, one memory at a time. I didn't pack a suitcase, I didn't slam no door. I just stopped waiting for your footsteps, like I had 1,000 nights before. I started making coffee for one, bought a smaller bottle of wine, put the extra pillow in the closet. Guess I stopped hoping you'd change your mind. The picture stayed a while, but one morning I took them down slow. Not because I didn't love you, because the pain had nowhere left to go. I learned how to leave slowly, like winter melting into spring. No big goodbye, no loud heartbreak, just a quiet loosening of things. Didn't walk out all at once, no, baby. I bled out over time. I learned how to leave slowly, long before you stopped being mine. I stopped finishing your sentences, stopped laughing where I didn't feel, stop pretending I was whole when I was breaking for real. I stopped checking my phone at midnight, listening for your keys in the door. And the day I didn't miss you, I swear it didn't even hurt anymore. But that ain't freedom, darling. That's just learning to breathe alone. And silence don't mean peaceful. Sometimes silence cuts to the bone. I learned how to leave slowly, like a sunset letting go of light. Soft fading familiar, gone before you notice nothing. No tears and no confession, just a slow unwinding line. I learned how to leave slowly, long before you stop being mine. People think heartbreak is thunder, but it ain't. It's in the quiet when no one's looking, and you stop remembering to wait. I still set the table for two sometimes. Habit is a stubborn friend. And sometimes I say your name out loud, just to hear how it sounds again. But I don't reach for you no more. Don't beg the night for your return. Some fires don't go out quickly. Some fires, they just forget how to burn. I learned how to leave slowly, like a song you hum out of tune. Familiar but fading, like a late September moon. No anger left to speak of, no bitterness behind. I learned how to leave slowly, long before you stop being mine. Yeah, I didn't lose you in a moment, I lost you. One small goodbye at a time.
Funny thing about love, you don't know how much it weighs. Until you're carrying it alone. I kept your jacket on the armchair, still smells like your perfume. Some nights I swear you're walking, but it's just shadows in the room. The clock keeps killing minutes, dragging memories by the hand. And I sit here with my heartbreak, like a sentence I can't withstand. I've been trying to put you down, but you're too heavy to hold. Love shouldn't feel like lifting a heart made out of stone. I'm tired of hurting quietly, tired of pretending I ain't cold. Baby, I'm tired, just too tired of carrying a love that won't let go. Your toothbrush still in the bathroom, your necklace on my nightstand too. I ain't keeping them for memories, I'm keeping them cause I can't face the truth. I've washed these sheets 100 times, but they keep smelling like your skin. Funny how an empty bed still knows everywhere you've been. I've been trying to put you down, but you're too heavy to hold. Love shouldn't feel like lifting a heart made out of stone. I'm tired of hurting quietly, tired of pretending I ain't cold. Baby, I'm tired, just too tired of carrying a love that won't let go. People think heartbreak is noise, but the real pain, it whispers, it waits, it sits in the room with you like it's got rent to pay. I ain't angry that you left me. Life gets cruel when it wants to. I'm just mad at all the nights I stayed, but love didn't follow through. They say time heals everything. Maybe they never loved like this. Some wounds don't ever close up, some hearts stay where they're missed. I've been soft, or do you die? But you're too heavy to hold. And every time I try to leave my past drags back my soul. Yeah. I'm tired of loving someone only silence answers to. Baby, I'm tired, so damn tired of being heavy from loving you. Yeah. Some love don't break, it just breaks you.
Funny how a quiet room can feel loud when you're gone. Almost like the walls are whispering your name. There's a half-cold cup of coffee still sitting on a chair, and the ghost of every argument still hang in the air. You were midnight in the moonlight, soft thunder in my chest. Now I'm waking up to emptiness where your shadow used to rest. You keep leaving in your silence like a truth you can't confess. And I keep holding broken pieces like they're all I've got left. I keep asking heaven's mercy for a heart that won't obey. But love's a slow burning wildfire, and I'm in its ash today. I'm tired of needing you, darling, but this ache won't set me free. You fade like worn out whiskey, still burning down in me. I'm tired of needing you, darling, but lonely cuts too deep to keep. So I lie beside your absence, where your shadow falls asleep. You come back when you're hurting, you disappear when you feel strong. You give me half a promise, then you're gone before the dawn. We keep bleeding on forgiveness over wounds that never heal, trading comfort for the heartbreak we're too scared to let be real. If letting go is freedom, then I've chained myself in tight. I stack the bars and lock the door and turn down every light. 'Cause freedom feels like winter, sharp, empty, cold and wide. So I cling to summer's echo just to feel a little alive. I'm tired of needing you, darling, but this ache won't set me free. You fade like worn out whiskey, still burning down in me. I'm tired of needing you, darling, but lonely cuts too deep to keep. So I lie beside your absence, where your shadow falls asleep. Love ain't thunder, love ain't passion, love ain't promises we break. Sometimes love is just the quiet of a heart too tired to ache, where two strangers tangle softly, sharing warmth we barely feel. You're lying right beside me, but the distance cuts unreal. I'm tired of needing you, darling, but my soul don't know the cure. You're the wound I learned to carry, and the pain I still endure. I'm tired of needing you, darling, but I can't stand nights this long. So I hold what's left of you gently and pretend this house is home. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes heartbreak ain't walking away. Sometimes it's staying in a place where love used to live.
Some doors close quiet, others close so slow. You feel every inch of the goodbye. I found your sweater on the table. I found your sweater on the table. Smell like rain in summer night. Funny how a little fabric can bring a grown man to a fight. I've been pacing around this silence, trying hard to understand how two hearts beat together but break apart in the same hands. You were lightning in my darkness, you were calm inside my storm. Now I'm reaching for a memory, just to feel a little warm. In these rooms we fill with laughter, feel like strangers standing still. I'm the echo of a promise that you never meant to feel. I'm learning how to lose you, baby, but losing you cuts deep. You walked out with your suitcase, but half of me stayed at your feet. Learning how to breathe again in a house that feels undone. But every night the shadows whisper, I was never your only one. I used to count the morning sunbeams, dancing gentle on your hair. Now I count the empty spaces where your heartbeat isn't there. I keep picking up the pieces of a life we never built, and the truth hits like a hammer. Some love dies without guilt. If forever had a warning, I never saw the signs. You were drifting long before you ever crossed that final line. And I'm stuck with all the questions, all the words we didn't say. Trying not to hate myself for letting you slip away. I'm learning how to lose you, baby, but losing you cuts deep. You walked out with your suitcase, but half of me stayed at your feet. Learning how to breathe again in a house that feels undone. But every night the shadows whisper, I was never your only one. Love ain't always fire and thunder. Sometimes it's the quiet faith. A little less of you each morning, till there's nothing left to say. And I'm standing in our doorway with the weight of letting go. 'Cause loving you is sunlight and losing you is snow. I'm learning how to lose you, baby, but I swear it feels like death. You took the life we
half of me stay, half of me stay.
Some people don't just leave you, they tear through you on their way out. You slammed the door like judgment, left the dust still in the air. And I'm standing in the ruins of a love you wouldn't spare. You carved your name inside me, then walked off with a knife. Now I'm bleeding all the pieces of the man I called my life. You lit every bridge behind you, watched the flames dance on my chest, and I kept giving you my heartbeat while you never gave your best. Now these walls are cracked with anger, and the floorboards shake with pain. I was fighting for our future, you were signing my remains. Go on, break me, tell me, bleed me out loud. You turned love into a funeral and walked off proud. You left fire in my ribcage, ash in my mouth, but I'll scream your name to heaven till the truth spills out. Go on, break me, tell me I ain't falling quiet. My heart's a war zone, baby, and you started this right. You loved me when you needed strength, left me weak when you felt strong. You kept taking all my lifelines just to feed your endless wrong. I was holding up your darkness, I was patching every crack, but the second you felt better, you never once looked back. You taught me how to shatter softly, how to cry without a sound, but tonight I'm breaking louder till the whole damn world turns round. You don't get to be the hero in the story where you lie. You don't get to call it heartbreak when you left me here to die. Go on, break me, tell me, bleed me out loud. You turned love into a funeral and walked off proud. You left fire in my ribcage, ash in my mouth, but I'll scream your name to heaven till the truth spills out. Go on, break me, tell me I ain't falling quiet. My heart's a war zone, baby, and you started this riot. Love ain't mercy, love ain't healing. Now when you're the one
down, I fight. Some hearts kill you slow and wicked, just by saying I'm alright. So go on, break me, tell me, bleed me out loud. I'll rise from what you ruined, I'll rebuild unbound. You left poison in my heartbeat, but you won't take my soul. I'll walk out this fire with my damn heart whole.